Oh, hello, and what's up, YouTube? How did we get here in the first place? Well, I managed to farm the shooting of the star back a while ago. Then I was playing around with a few team comps, and then I thought, maybe I'll share around a few quick tips and tricks to get so that all of you guys can learn how to set up some sweet mass echo team comps. Oh, what's bonus damage? Bonus damage is an additional instance of damage dealt on top of a normal attack. It's based on a fixed percentage based on your original attack, and it's usually visibly shown as an additional number.
Case in point, here is one example. You can see a lot of numbers here, right here. So that's each one of those is actually one instance of echo on top of each other. When you stack it up, it makes it a big PP number. Must I get bonus damage? No, but it sure feels cool. Later on, once you start hitting the damage cap, there's not many ways to push it further beyond. Then again, you got a couple of high difficulty rates, like the 6 dragon rates and Belzebub, where the echoes actually give a big hand in hitting that needed hit count for the V2 almonds. Does my grit matter? Not at all. But for newer players, getting a strong grit, reaching the damage cap will be far more tangible, effective, and somewhat achievable. Getting the right parts for the max score will take a lot of time unless you wail real hard.
Alright, so how do I get bonus damage? Bonus damage comes in 3 different ways: weapons, character skills, and summons. I'll be using the light element as an example to kick things off and become an example for you guys. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, first and foremost, thank you very much to GBF Wiki for preparing this straightforward table for me to show you how stacking echoes work. Alright, the link is in description, so I'll give you the rundown from it here. As you can see in this table here, they have sections in the left side here: skills, charge attack, passive, summon, and the like. On the right and the opposite end is also the same thing. So essentially what you're looking for is that each skill type, passive, and etc. are all marked with a different category. So during this process, what you want to do is to make sure that you have actually all separate types of skills, type A, B, C, D. So example here, when you look later in this between these two characters, here I have type A, type B. So I do not want to have the same types together because they do not stack. The objective of building a mass echo team is actually to just find all the types you can combine: A, B, C, D, summons, main character skills, etc. to combine to get the most echoes you can fit in one team. Alright, let me try to build on team up right for now from the light team. So we usually start off with the main class, MC character. So usually I will have 2 options right off the get-go, which is the Cavalier and the Warlock class. So they have the sub-skills that will do the job for that. And then from there we'll move to start between the type A, B, C, between all the character skills. So usually the example that will be like Fairy, there'll be like John and all the like. So which one all ever that has all the passive skills and everything, they will be from there. Combine them together, in this pool of options you have, and then you'll find something mixed, and then you presto. So that's step 2. Then you have step 3 afterwards, which is actually the weapons. Usually weapons are going to be a bit more niche because only certain weapons are able to do it, such as, let's say, the astral weapon for water, which is the Fateless. Then meanwhile we have also another option. This is more for burst timing operations, where we actually use the summons. So this is usually 1 turn, maybe 3 turns at most, but this is still also another option to add on an additional echo on top of another echo, and we have beautiful music. Alright, so now we have all the options together, mix them up, now we have a team. So let's go and see how things turn out. Alright, here's a raid of Celestial Mega, very basic kind of setup. So I'm running here a team of Cavalier, Granblue, Nihan, and Shiva. All in his whole in the team. Shiva does not provide any echoes, but he alone is actually quite painful. So actually benefit from having all these max echoes. That's what I put him in. So in this team here, John is giving the passive based on the triple attack. Nihan gives double strike and an echo on its own. Cavalier has an echo on its own in the first skill. And meanwhile, I'm also using shooting of the star, which is actually giving the passive ability for echoes after I'm having divinity, aka summon. Alright, and here this part here, actually I'm having a second raid now here with Avatar. This one here, I'm taking things a bit slower. We're actually trying to rely on John's third skill, which boosts up damage cap by a lot. So to sincerely how things turn out. And so this is not the end all of light composition. So you have to play gigs around with what characters you have, what weapons you have, and what goals you have in mind. Likewise, this team is actually quite short burst oriented because of Nehan's third skill that decreases maximum HP. So if you want to see something long term, you need to see what individual characters and setup you can work with. This likewise applies for all elements of all kinds. So feel free to experiment with what you have, see what you find out, and I'm sure things will work out for you. Alright, and that wraps things up for my starter tips and tricks to getting yourself a mass echo guide. Let me know what types of teams and setups you're gonna make in the comment section below. If you like the stuff I'm doing, just drop a like and subscribe for future content.